Welcome back to another video of JV's journey. This week, I would love to share 10 ways to show the love of God to others during this pandemic. The first thing is just call and text them. Call and text them and check up on them. See how they're doing. I think a conversation goes a very long way, especially during this pandemic. We may not be able to see each other, but we do have our phones to communicate, to see how they're doing, to see how their family's doing, to see how work is doing. I believe that even though we cannot see each other in person, we can still stay connected. We could still check up on somebody, and I think that that could make somebody's day. The second way is send them a card, send them a book, send them a devotional, send them something to let them know that you are thinking about them. If it's their birthday, if it's a holiday, or maybe you guys did have a conversation and you just finished a book and you think that this person will benefit from what you've read, why don't you go ahead and get on Amazon, order that for like 10-20 bucks and send it over to their home. I think that that will bless them so much. And I've done that to a couple of my friends, and it's been a blessing. And actually, I have received care packages from my friends from out of state. And it's just this like warm, fuzzy feeling when you get a sweet care package that you were not expecting at all. And I think that shows the love of God to people so much. The third thing is invite them to a virtual event. Whether it's a business related or a faith related or a fitness related, just include them in something. Invite them if it's an open house. And people are looking for community. People are looking for a space to connect. Maybe you have like a virtual Zumba class that's going on. Invite a friend that comes to mind. When we think of someone in our mind out of nowhere, that's not random. That's not by chance. That's God putting them on your heart. So reach out to them and invite them. The fourth thing is form a Bible study group or a life group. My cousin and I started a prayer line every morning. It started with us two last summer, and then we started inviting our business partners and our friends over to this group, and it just formed a community. And it's been amazing to have this safe space where we can pray together and share devotions every morning. And this has been a big blessing to me during this pandemic, because it is truly what's keeping me strong, what's keeping me uplifted are these men and women that are coming into this group every morning and just us praying for one another and worshiping God together. And so if you feel like you want to start your own group, a prayer line, a Bible study, why not? Do it. It's the perfect time. And this is a way to grow your faith in the Lord as well. The fifth thing is order on Grubhub, Uber Eats. Send over food to somebody's home. You know, maybe you're having a conversation with either a cousin or a coworker or a friend. Send them a meal. Why not? It doesn't have to be their birthday. It could just be just because. I mean, if anybody want to send me a free meal, let me know. But I think that sending a meal to someone, or maybe sending a boba drink, I think that's also another way of showing love to people during this pandemic. The sixth thing is send someone a love gift. Maybe they're struggling right now financially. Maybe they just lost their job. Maybe they don't even know how to pay for their next rent or their next meal. You know what? We have our phones. We have Venmo. Venmo is a good app where you can easily send someone a love gift, and you'll know if God put somebody on your heart. And by conversation, if you know that, wow, this person is struggling financially right now, It doesn't matter if it's 10 bucks, 20 bucks, or 100 bucks. What matters is what's in your heart. What matters is that the motives of your heart is wanting to help and bless that person. And trust me, it will come back to you. Number 7, leverage social media. Right now, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of these platforms, we have all of these to be able to share the word of God. And so don't shy away from sharing the light, from sharing an encouragement on your feed, on your story, because it can encourage somebody. Trust me, people are watching and people are listening. Technology has given us the advantage to share the word of God, to share hope to someone today. And so take advantage of that. The 8th thing is support a cause or maybe a project financially. A couple of months ago, I was able to partner up with my host parents in Rwanda on the other side of the world. And a group of us were able to financially support them in building a water station at their church and at their school. And it was such a blessing to be able to support this cause because we take advantage of water here in America, but for them, that is something that they're lacking. And so we may not be able to be there physically right now to help them build that, but a group of us were able to gather our finances and bless them. And so support a cause, support a project. There are many projects out there, or create your own. And so that could bless somebody during this pandemic. The 9th thing that you can do to show the love of God to someone is serving your family at home. I know that because it's our family, sometimes we could get so comfortable with them, but be intentional and be in this mindset of serving them anyway. Do something that's outside of your regular norm. For me, I've realized that I don't serve my dad enough. And what I started doing is that I started intentionally making him breakfast every day and just serving him food. So it has been a blessing to just pour into my dad in the season that I'm in while I'm with them at home. And I've realized that even if he doesn't say much, and yes, he says thank you, he told my mom and he noticed that this new act of service has blessed him. And so it's been amazing to see that, wow, God, you are using me to pour into my dad just by serving him a plate. So serve your family at home. Maybe you don't usually take out the trash, or maybe you take so long to fold the laundry. These little mundane things can go a very long way. And so find ways to bless your family at home, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your kids, whether it's your parents, your siblings. Leave a little note along with their lunch saying I love you, have a great day at work. These things could definitely bless them. And lastly, number 10, whether they know it or not, pray for them. When you think of someone, when someone crosses your mind throughout the day, pray for them. That's God telling you that you need to intercede and pray for them. Whether you're praying for them afar, or maybe you're praying for them on the phone while you guys are having a conversation, honestly, that could make somebody's year. And you never know, you might be the only person that actually has asked them or that has prayed for them. And that could change the trajectory of their life. When you pray for them, it opens up the heavens. And so I encourage you, whether you're doing it over the phone, on Zoom, or maybe they don't even know, but God put them on your heart, pray for them, whether they realize it or not. I hope that these 10 ways to show the love of God to people during this pandemic is helpful. And I just want to say that these are seeds that we could plant in people's hearts so then they can feel God's love through you. Because we are all the representatives and the ambassadors of Christ. Nobody else is gonna do that for them. But we can start that. We can plant that seed. I think the important part is that we can show who Christ is through our actions, through our kindness, through our generosity. And so I hope that this week you guys can use and apply one out of these 10 ways, or maybe 2, or maybe all 10. But I do want to hear some updates on it, and I do want to hear some praise reports and testimonies that can come out of it. And so I hope that this is helpful, and I look forward to sharing more tips and tools next time. God bless you guys.